Welcome back to my channel. Why do people mask suicidal thoughts? If you're returning to the channel, then you know why I have these masks on. But if you're new to the channel, let me give you a brief description. Well, what does Webster say about mask? Mask is to hide, to conceal, or to pretend. So I'm only using these masks as illustrations of what we do when we are struggling with our mental health, when we have thoughts of suicide, anxiety, depression, and we pretend that as though everything is okay. So it is my goal and my desire to use my own testimony to share with you so we can break down the stigma, tear down the walls, and begin to open up and be honest and authentic and vulnerable and transparent about what you're dealing with your mental health. I have been absent for a while. I have posted a couple of videos to let you know that I've been on a mission. God has me on a mission. Unfortunately, I did have some medical issues that recently transpired where I was stopped breathing in my sleep and my oxygen level fell low. However, I didn't give up. I went alone uh, to the doctor and found out that I have sleep apnea. So I have my machine, and thank God I didn't give up. You know, sometimes when we go through uh, things in our lives that we have medical issues, we tend to go in despair. Uh, Not that I didn't have stress about the situation, but I went to the doctor and they told me about a solution. Uh, Sometimes when things that you plan out, they don't work out always the way they you plan them. So if your plan A didn't work, go to plan B. If your plan B didn't work, go to plan C. Originally this year, beginning of 2022, I had a vision board. I had to write a book about overcoming depression, speaking engagements. I have so many things that on my vision board that did not come to fruition because I was faced with my medicine being out of stock and me not sleeping for 7 days. And then when I found the alternative solution to my medicine, that was a whopping over $600 for just one of my medications. Yes, I did struggle with my mental health, being depressed about the situation. However, God made a way. We found alternative ways where I can go to a food bank and alleviate some of the stress on my money so I can get my medication because it's imperative for me to take my medication so I can stay stable, sound mind, and stable for me and my son. So we had to do whatever we had to do to supplement so I can get my medications. Uh, so I just wanted to come on the channel just to let you know that no, I'm not going anywhere. No, the devil thought he had me. He could have should have killed me when he had a chance. When I tried to take my own life. But I'm back. I'm here. My plan A didn't work, but I'm trying to be on plan B. And God has me on a mission. What infused and sparked in me, I was at a food bank. And I said, why can't I volunteer? So I'm so humbled that God gave me an opportunity where I can give back because I'm also in need. So why not give back? So I take it to the streets, people. The food that we have extra, it gives me joy. It it ignites something into me when I take the food and I see the people's eyes and I look at their eyes and I it's etched in my mind that they have hope. Hope that someone is out there to feed them. Hope that one day that they will be get a home again, because God is so good and gracious to us. Um, I thought that I would never smile again. I thought that I would never uh, have a sound mind dealing with my own depression and suicide attempt. But look at me. Look at God. No matter what the obstacle is. Yes, sometimes it takes our breath away. And I'm not going to lie and pretend that, oh, everything's just so spectacular over here. No, I was faced with some serious, serious things where my medicine was out of stock. The solution was a whopping $600. That's just only for one of them. I still have to see my therapist, my psychiatrist. So I was just overwhelmed. We all know that inflation is at an all-time high. However, God made a way. He made a way. So I had to take a back and take self-care. I had to, as you say, disappear for a while. And that's just knowing your level of comfort, or when you know when to pull back. It is imperative for us to take care of self care and know when to pull back, and when to know that we need to go into retreat, into prayer. Because, see, Satan, sometimes when he knows that you're on a mission, that God has a mission for you, he will bring obstacles in your way to stop you from getting the message out to the masses. So, no, the mass lady is here. She's back with a vengeance, and she's coming to inspire you, to encourage you to live. We got some wonderful information. We got a new easy number to remember, 988. If you are struggling, you have lost hope. Yes, the 1-800-273-8255 number still works, but it rolls over to the new 988. It's just like when you call 911, but you call 988 when you are having a mental crisis. They are trained professionals that will be able to aid you when you are having a mental crisis. Thank God the Biden administration have put millions of dollars to ramp up and educate and get the tools and the resources that we need, because we are struggling with our mental health. We all have been through struggles, losing family members to COVID. We've been isolated. Isolation, even in your mind. Isolation in your mind can take you to uh, places where are unthinkable, unthinkable thoughts. That's what the depression does. It wants to isolate you. But I am encouraging you to no longer suffer in silence, to reach out and let your friends, your family know that you are struggling. You are not crazy. It is called a mental illness. It's no difference from someone that is having heart problem. They go see a cardiologist. When you are experience a mental breakdown, you go see a psychiatrist, a therapist. Those people are trained to help with the psychology of the mind. I know this oh so well. I am a suicide survivor. I live with a mental illness. But I am here to encourage you. Don't suffer in silence. I have the mask on because we mask what we're going through, whether it's a divorce that you're feeling suicidal, whether it's you lost your job, if you're feeling abandonment by your family, whatever that mask is, what we're going to do is learn to take that mask off and to call people that are positive, that can encourage us, that can inspire us to ignite and give us hope to live. That is the goal. I apologize that I have been absent, but I've been dealing again with my own mental health. So you have to take a back and then go back and refocus. Now that I got myself stable with my medication again, I have hope, and I want to ignite you and inspire you to reach out. We are losing our loved ones to suicide. I know also well how the sounds drowns out the logic in your mind, and it tells you you're not worth it, you can't make it. But what you're going to have to do is you're going to have to combat those thoughts and say, yes, I will make it. I am enough. I will make it through this. And if you look back over your life and you see some of the things that you made it through, you can make it again. So, people, I apologize that I have been absent, but I've been on a mission. I've been doing God's work. Yes, I found out the medical issues, the uh, uh, delay with the medication, the expensive costs. I've been through all of that. Yes, it messed with my mental health. Yes, it did. But I talked to my psychiatrist, my therapist. We found an alternative solution. I am back. Satan thought he had me, but you don't have me, because I have a message for the masses to encourage them, to inspire them. So I thank you, people. I will be coming back. We will be talking about topics about bullying, uh, self-esteem. We will be talking about opening up and letting your loved ones know, or contact the suicide prevention hotline. Again, it's a new number, 988. It's a quick, easy number. You call that number and they have trained professionals that will give you resources in your area to help you get back on track. I want you here. Your family wants you here. No, it's not. Life is not better without you. It's better with you. And I want you to know that your now is not your forever. What if I would have thought my now being that I stopped breathing in my sleep? But now I got a solution. I have a CPAP machine that will help me through that. My medicine, it soared up high. But I found a way. Someone told me to go to a food pantry where I can offset and get food, where I can get the medication. Because I want to live. I want to live. We need to challenge the pharmaceutical companies to lower the medications when people cannot take generics. I am one of those people that one of my medications, I can't take generics. I've tried it. It does not work. My body is accustomed to the brand. We need to challenge the pharmaceutical companies to lower that medication. People like myself that suffer from a mental illness, we want to live. It's already enough that we're suffering with mental issues already. And then we have to struggle to get medication. That's not fair. I want to live for me and my son. I want to be stable for my community. Help me live. Help me encourage and inspire someone that is ready to give up. I'm here today. I am your witness that you can make it. You can live through your mental crisis. If you're asking for a sign, here's your sign to keep going. If you're going through hell, keep going. Keep going. Because when you get on the other side, you'll see joy, happiness again, smiles again. Not saying that you won't go through obstacles through the rest of our lives. We're going to experience trials and tribulations. But those trials are here to make you stronger for the next trial. I thank God that He spared my life. That when I tried to take it, He spared it. He gave me another opportunity. With that opportunity, I want to encourage you, whatever mask you're wearing. If you feel that you lost that job and that's not the only job, they can take the job, but they can't take your information. They can't take your education. You can get another job. If you're depressed about losing a house, guess what? I lost my house on a golf course. But you know what? I'm happy in my rental house. If you're depressed about your husband, that he left you for someone else, God can give you another husband. We can make it. Start turning those negative thoughts into positive thoughts. You will make it. You will overcome. Your now is not your forever. I thank you. Welcome back. I'm back. The masked lady is back. She is back to inspire and to encourage you and to let you know that you're not alone. You're not alone. Suicide is the second leading cause of death for kids 10 to 24 and 24 to 34. And it's the ninth leading cause of death overall. And we need to break down the stigma. The stigma so we can begin to speak out when we are struggling. We are losing too many lives. Excuse me. But I'm just passionate about coming back. I apologize for my absence, but I've been doing God's business, and I'm going to keep continue to do God's business as long as I have breath in me. And yes, I have been struggling with my own mental health, with all the things that have been come against me. My medication out of stock. It's costly. Not knowing what I'm going to do. But God made a way. I'm back. I'm here for you, here to inspire you, here to walk the walk with you, talk the talk with you. I thank you for your time. God bless you. And until the next time. But the masked lady is back. May God bless you. May He keep you. And hopefully, I inspire you to keep on pushing on.